This is the iFlight Nazgul DC5 Eco, and costing just around 600 to 650 Canadian dollars. It's said to be one of the best quads for that price range and in general overall. But how does it really fly? Before we take it to the field, let's talk about the specs really quickly. So the DC5 in its name means dead cat, and what it is basically the arms are a little unsymmetrical. So if you look at here, the back two arms are a little more slanted than the front two arms. And what that does is it keeps the props out of the view of the camera, so you can take the footage straight from the camera. And this is a DJI O3 camera that I have here. There's a DJI O4 version, so a little more expensive, but you can take the footage straight from the camera and use it in your cinematic videos. Of course, it's not going to be as professional as like a GoPro footage or something else, but you know, that's just something you can use as your backup. Speaking of the DJI O3 system here, it runs these two dual antennas. My understanding is they kind of merge into one singular antenna, but it still improves, you know, the range a little bit, just so it can get more directions. With my experience, this design actually penetrates a little more than my ELRS RX signal. So usually when I'm flying, my RX signal cuts out before my video signal does, so that's really good. The weight of this quad is 350 grams by itself, plus a LiPo would be closer to like 600, and then plus a GoPro on top would be like 750 grams, which is on the heavier side. You'll need license, you'll need to register the quad, but it's a 5-inch, pretty nice. DC frames are not very good for freestyle. They have more prop wash, a little harder to control. The power distribution is a little off sometimes, but you know, it should be good on this, or so they say. It runs a 6S on 2207 1800 kV motors. These are the Zing E Pro motors. I've flown on these motors before. They're on the cheaper side, they're more budget motors, but they fly really smooth actually, so that's really good. Now the battery connector here is slanted, and I tried connecting my LiPo to this, and the problem with it is you have to position your LiPo farther back than forward. If it's too forward, it's not going to go in there, so you have to position it back. And without a GoPro on top, its center of mass kind of shifts back. It's not a big deal, but if you put the battery strap on, and you can't move the battery strap because of the design, there's like a wall here, and then just because of the design of the frame, you can't shift the straps back, so that means your LiPo is literally going to sit like this. It's going to look like the front strap is about to come off or something. It's not, but it just kind of looks weird to me. Another thing to talk about is the 3D printed parts here. So this is a little different because this feels more like plastic. I'm not sure what they used to make these, but I think it's a little cheaper, uses less material, but it's really hard. It's not like flexible or anything. So, and also the GoPro mount here. So the original GoPro mount on iFlight quadcopters actually broke really easily. So I hope this will last a little longer. It's not gonna rip off or anything. But with that being said, let's take this outside and see how it does. Okay, so I got it all set up and ready to go now. It's actually quite cold outside. I didn't think it was this cold. But right now, I'm just gonna run just the 1500 milliamp hour battery and DJI O3 with no GoPro on and see how it does. Okay. So the stock grades feel fine. They're pretty smooth, I think. Oh yeah. It might be a little slow, but... And for more control, you might have to adjust the expo a little bit. It feels fine. Oh, there's a little bit of prop wash. Like if I bring it over here, do that, and see, there's a little bit of a shake, but it's not bad. Really snappy. Even with the battery, it's a heavier battery. It's a 1500 milliamp hour battery. Let's see, over here. But it is snappy. love the DJI O3 transmission. So I think I have an ND8 filter on it right now. It's a little dark, I might have to take it off after. But my little sister sitting there. Punch. Let's go around this way. See if we can go around the school. Little oh. Back over. That's crazy. So we can probably move that. Yeah, a little bit of prop wash, but it's fine. You see that? A little bit of prop wash. A little bit of battery sag now. But it's also really cold. It's like -7, I think. It's fine. 3 minutes into the flight now. And we're going pretty hard at it, so. Catch up to that car over there. I'm not really gonna judge the flight times because it's cold outside, but I will say it's actually not bad. We're at 4 minutes almost. We're still pushing. Nice. Nice and snappy. I like stock rates are actually not bad. Nice and snappy, really fast, and for a dead cat frame, this is really good for freestyle. A little bit of prop wash, definitely. I'm not gonna say there are none, but dang, that's pretty good. Yeah, minimal prop wash, not a lot as you can see in there, but yeah. Okay, now I'm running it with the GoPro Hero 13 Black on it. I think this is 160 grams, so in total it's about like 750 grams. But it's quite heavy, but let's see how it does. So upon takeoff, it feels a little heavier, but does not quite feel like I'm driving a truck, which is good. Oh yeah, there's a little more pop wash, definitely. Feel it stumble over. My thumbs are numb. It still feels fine. It's a little slower, not as snappy, but in terms of cinematic flying, this is great. Let's try to split S on this. Yeah, no more pop wash. Let me bring it back to check if the camera angle is good. I slipped it on his. still good. A little bit of prop wash, definitely. Shaking a little bit. But dang, I like the way it sounds. Still lots of power. Lots of power. Dead cat frame can't stop me. This has to be one of my favorite parts, I can't lie. No prop review? Oh. Yeah, with the GoPro it definitely does feel a little. Look at that prop wash. It's still fine though. Don't want to crash it just yet. Let's try going on. Fingers are almost getting numb. Oh. The lamp there. Just pushing just a little bit. Oh, my fingers are getting numb. Battery's almost 3.5, so I'm gonna bring it back now. Close to 4 minutes flight time. Probably get 4 minutes. Definitely 5 minutes on a warmer day. But yeah, oh, my hands are freezing. Let's bring it back. I'm actually freezing so much, right, Ella? It's cold. So in conclusion, this quad flies spectacular. It's for a DC frame, it flies absolutely amazing. There's a little bit of prop wash, especially after we added the GoPro on top. However, at 750 grams with the GoPro, it flew super smooth. You could definitely get some cinematic shots with it. You can do a little bit of freestyle. Now, I wouldn't recommend this for heavy freestyle, going to like a bando or really ripping it that hard. But you know, going to a park and doing what I was doing in the video, that's totally fine. I think this flies amazing. It flies super smooth. There's no props in view in the DJI O3 system, so you can even just take that footage. You don't even need to add a GoPro on top. You know, get rid of the prop wash you would have with it. And yeah, one downside I would say is if you have a GoPro like me, a GoPro Hero 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12, you have these like these legs that you could just pop out of here, magnetic legs, and then you can just stick it on to the 3D printed part. Now before, with the original TPU, it was a little more rubbery, so it wasn't as slippery, so you could just put this on here, you know, tighten it up, and it would not slip that much. But for this one, this is like a plasticky mount, so if you stick this onto here, and even if you screw it on super tight, it's still going to be able to move, because it's literally just plastic on plastic, and it's just gonna move. It's pretty slippery. The original TPU mount, it wasn't as slippery. You could just mount it on there, tighten it up, and it wouldn't move that much. So if you're gonna use a GoPro with it, if you're gonna fly far, if you don't want to like bring it back every like 2 minutes like I did in the video, just to check if the camera angle is still good, I would say get like a 3D printed mount. You know, stick your GoPro into that mount, and then you know, mount that onto here instead of just going directly. It would add another like 20 grams or so, but to be honest, I think it's worth it. Now, if you like this video, you like the flight footage, you liked, you know, or some of the tests we did with the GoPro on top, the prop wash, all of that, make sure you hit the like button, make sure you subscribe to my channel, and make sure you comment down below, either positive or negative, whatever you think. But with that being said, peace out.